You know what? I've realized something. Now this situation has been on my heart for a very long time. But I realized that the people that I interacted with throughout my life up to now, listen, I understand we all make mistakes. I understand we do things that we don't know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make mistakes, man. That's a part of that's a part of life. That's a part of growing up. But I realized, man, when it came to my friends, colleagues, associates, family, whatever, I realized something. A lot of those people tend to do they did a lot of fucked up things and they knew what they was doing that was fucked up, but they had the nerve and the audacity to point the finger and talk about somebody else doing dirty things. And some of those dirty things that other people do, they did something similar. You get what I'm saying? It's like that's like calling the kettle black, knowing damn well you black as well. And it made me realize that we as a people really do need to look at ourselves and examine ourselves. Because how dare we point the finger at somebody else's bullshit or downfall, knowing damn well we committed some of the similar acts as they did. And I have experienced that with my friends and family and colleagues or whatever. You know, for the most part, I would listen. I really would. For the most part, I listen. But it's just the fact that we, as humans, listen. We all judge. So we all judge to some degree. But I realize a lot of us judge so damn harshly to the point that we condemn that person. But at the same time, it's like the person that we condemning, we did the same. You know what I'm saying? We did some of the similar stuff as the person that we condemning, and it made me realize that a lot of us are full of shit. It truly made me realize that humans are full of shit. They refuse to examine themselves. They refuse to look in the mirror and know who the hell they are. They refuse self improvement, and they think that self improvement is all about the physical aspect. And what I mean by the physical aspect, I'm talking about, you know, our bodies, losing weight, gaining muscle, or when it comes to money, the superficial bullshit. But when it comes to internal work, when it comes to when it comes to, self healing, healing from all that past trauma, a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to heal themselves from all that past trauma that they dealt with when they was younger. They don't want to do that shit. Maybe it's because it's their ego, or maybe it's because they don't have time for that. It could be a whole bunch of reasons why they don't want to do any self improvement. And I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about having a better job and having a house and or a mansion and making lots of money. I'm talking about self improvement within yourself. I realize a lot of people don't want to do that, and that's their prerogative. But in order for you to become a better person, you need to work on your inner self. We all do, including me. We all do. But it's just the fact that people. I realize that a lot of humans don't want to do better. And like I said before, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about self improvement. I'm talking about internal self healing from all their past trauma. A lot of people don't want to deal with that shit. That's why everything is so topsy turvy. That's why a lot of people are hurting right now. The main reason why they're hurting is more than just money. It's past traumas. It's the traumas that they went. It's the traumas that they witnessed and been through in their past time or in their younger years, and it needs to be solved. It really does. It really do need to be solved. That's why a lot of people are hurting, especially in America. Oh my God, America is so fucked up. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you, man. When I pay attention to America and other countries, when it comes to other countries, like just overseas countries, like number one, when it comes to their food is much healthier. When it comes to different places from overseas, their food is healthier. When it comes to their medical, when it comes to healthcare, and when it comes to certain countries overseas, healthcare is basically free for the most part. When it comes to the education system is some overseas countries are better than the United States standard education system. I'm starting to realize that America is not the end all to be all. America is basically a waste of power, a waste of space. And the only reason why America is powerful is because of their military spending and how they control other countries using their military bases. Kind of found out, now I knew this for a very long time, but America has over 700 military bases that's stationed all across the world, all across the earth, all across the globe, just to maintain their power. But guess what? In the near future, America, aka the Western world per se, is going to collapse, and the new future power is going to be China. Now let's see what China is going to do. But in my honest opinion, what's that old saying? Ain't nothing new under the sun. What America did to maintain power, I guarantee you, China is going to do something similar, or maybe the very same thing what America has done. But overall, like the old saying goes, ain't nothing new under the sun. What happened in the past will come again in the near future. And that I guarantee. But I digress on that, man. Overall, a lot of people, man, a lot of us are just full of shit. See, we love to point the finger and say, oh, he did this or she did that. Or they did this or they did that. Man, it just made me realize, man, a lot of you motherfuckers just full of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? What we need to do sometimes, we need to point the finger at ourselves and say, you know what? I fucked up. I really fucked up. Let me go ahead and keep my mouth shut and do what the fuck I need to do to make myself better. Let me go ahead and find different ways to heal my past trauma. To heal my past trauma. We just need lots of healing. And the main healing is spiritual healing. We really do. Especially in America. Sorry about that. Especially in America. America, in my honest opinion, is a piece of shit country. This country, especially its economy, the whole damn thing is a piece of shit. People say God bless America, but the people that's in charge of America are full of shit. I know I'm going all crazy. I know I'm going all over the place, but it's the truth, man. Listen, I love my country, but I do not trust my government. I say it again. I love my country, but I do not trust my government. I mean, look what they're doing. They're not protecting the people. They're not doing a fucking job. All that they're doing is basically supplying themselves, stealing money, and also supplying the military bases. You're basically giving money to the military, so in that way they can protect America's interests. It's all bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. But I digress on that, man. But overall, we as humans, especially Americans, we need spiritual healing. We really do. People are hurting because they need answers. They need spiritual healing, like I said before. We just need to work on ourselves and focus on ourselves. We really do. Like I said, it's a long process. It really is. but it must be done. We need better. We need different and better alternatives when it comes to the mental and spiritual. When it comes to the mental and spiritual healing, we need different alternatives. We need different and better alternatives, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just going to a mental specialist and taking medicine. No, you need more than that. We need more. We need more than that, man. We have to focus. We have to focus on the true cause of our problems. We have to find more natural remedies to solve our problems. We have to create different methods in order for us to solve our mental and spiritual anguish and our problems. We really do, man. Because every time, like when I go into the world, when I walk around the world, not all the time, but I see a lot of people hurting. Now I ain't talking about the crazy people out on the street. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about so-called regular people. Listen, we all have problems. We all have skeletons in our closet. But in order for us to be complete per se, we need to solve we need to solve our past traumas. You know what I'm saying? We really do, man. We really do. Whatever type of past traumas we have, whatever type of problems we're dealing with right now, man, it needs to be solved, man. And that's what revolves around the mental and spiritual healing. And a lot of people don't talk about that, but I do. And I'm not a softie, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a soft person. It's just that I recognize the problems of what humans deal with, especially in America. Because America, oh my, like I said before, oh my God, America is a trip. America is a piece of shit. This country is a piece of shit, man. But like I said, I just leave that alone, man. But overall, we just need mental and spiritual healing. But that's all I gotta say about that, man. Shit, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, man. So thank you so much, and have a good day.